We're following breaking news. 3 U.S. officials have confirmed with NBC News intelligence about an Iranian plot to assassinate former President Donald Trump.
Yeah, this is some big breaking news. The information caused the Secret Service to increase security around the former president. Now, this was all prior to what happened on Saturday. Let's bring in NBC News Justice and Intelligence correspondent Ken Dilanian. So, Ken, a big headline here. What do we know?
Well, Kate, the first thing I want to say is that officials are telling us that this intelligence and this plot, they believe, had nothing to do with the 20-year-old shooter in Butler County, Pennsylvania on Saturday. That was just a horrible coincidence. But what we are being told is that intelligence came in recent weeks about a potential Iranian plot to assassinate Donald Trump. And that's over Trump's ordering the killing of Qasem Soleimani, that Iranian general, head of the Quds Force, back in 2020. Very controversial move. The Iranian government was furious about that and has plotted to kill other American officials, according to U.S. intelligence, involved in that operation, including Mike Pompeo, who was the Secretary of State at the time, and John Bolton, who was the National Security Advisor, who still have security details to this day because of the risk of that Iranian plot. So now the intelligence is suggesting that the Iranians are targeting Donald Trump, and that was passed on to the Secret Service, that information, in recent weeks. And we are told it led the Secret Service to plus up, to augment Donald Trump's security detail. So what we saw Saturday was enhanced security, and that's going to raise a lot of questions in people's minds, given all the scrutiny of what many are calling a colossal security failure to secure that building, allow the sniper to get up on the roof, etc. So it's really sort of two threads of a story here. One, it's big news that there is an Iranian plot, according to U.S. officials, to assassinate the former president. It's also big news that the Secret Service augmented his security detail, and that's what we saw on Saturday when an assassin was able to get a sniper's position and almost kill the former president.
You know, certainly big news, and I want to drive home a point you brought up, right? This has been an ongoing threat to former President Trump since he ordered the assassination of an Iranian military leader during his term. I just briefly want to ask you, though, how has the situation changed recently when it comes to Iran? Is there a reason for this increased threat now?
Yeah, well, to be clear, you said an ongoing threat. There is an ongoing threat. There have been plots against other former Trump administration officials. There has not been reporting that there was a specific plot to kill Donald Trump by the Iranians. That's the intelligence that came in recent weeks. Specific source reporting, it's unclear to what extent it was corroborated by other sources, but it was enough that it led U.S. intelligence community to pass that information on to the Secret Service in order that they increase security around Donald Trump.